Ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I want to start this video by saying a very big thank you to all of you, to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for your likes, for your amazing positive supporting comments, and also thank you so much for your donations. Recently I received very excellent donations. I wasn't expected. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. And now let's get back to the video. So in this episode, let's read on Disappearance of Summer Wells, a 5 years old girl who went missing on 15 June in 2021 from her uh, home apartment in Rogersville, Hawkins County, Tennessee. So let's have a look how exactly she disappeared. Let's see the energies around her. Uh, the people involvement of the third parties. Okay, so in this reading, I focused on what may have really happened in the disappearance of Summer Wells and the overall pattern behind this case. And what comes true is a picture of confusion and conflict in the environment around her. Uh, the situation, it doesn't feel simple or isolated. It feels chaotic, emotionally charged, and influenced by multiple factors at once. There's a strong sense that important decisions were delayed, avoided, or simply misunderstood in critical moments. Uh, the energy around this event itself shows emotional complexity uh, uh, rather than a single clean scenario. This feels like a mix of emotional impulses, misjudgments, and things happening too fast or out of control. Fate, timing, and poor decisions seems tightly connected in the story. The motives behind what happened uh, do not feel random. There's a sense of a major disruption, something breaking suddenly, mixed with a strong desire to hold the control over a situation or outcome. At the same time, there's an emotional or relational element that complicates the picture rather than making it straightforward. Um, so when it comes to whoever else might have been involved, the impression is of people who looked calm or uh, satisfied on the outside, while major turning points was happening underneath. Uh, there's a clear them of an ending or uh, irreversible change, irreversible change happening alongside the appearance of stability or normal life. Um, so where the main trial seems to lead now feels distant and quiet. Uh, this does not feel like a heavily populated or busy place. It gives the impression of a distance, isolation, and a location that requires deliberate efforts to reach or notice. As for summer's current condition, the energy does not feel fast moving. It feels very slow, restrained, and heavily guarded, as if time has stretched and left marks that doesn't easily fade. There's a sense of survival energy rather than freedom or safety. Um, so when it comes to how this case could move forward, it feels like hidden knowledge still exists. Information is being held, missed, or misunderstood, and a movement is needed, not passive waiting, but active pursuit. Um, a spark of action, bold communication, or someone um, choosing to speak out looks like the key. So right now, obstacles remain quite strong. There's a emotional pain tied to this case, a long waiting period, and a sense of someone living in isolation or self-protection. So time has passed, and certain truths have been buried under silence and distance. And what clearly stands out is that manipulation and control seem to have played a role in how this story unfolded. Um, there are strong indications of influence, pressure, and unhealthy dynamics in the background of this case. At the same time, there are signs that a grounded, strong, feminine presence, someone steady, particular, and emotionally intelligent, may be important to reaching the truth. Recognition and truth are still possible in this case, but the path looks difficult and marked by loss and emotional weight. Uh, that's the full picture from this reading, a case shaped by confusion, emotional tense, disruption, secrecy, and control, with the possibility of truth. I mean, the truth is still alive, but only through action and courage, it can be split outwards. It can be solved. Also, in this part of reading, um, speaking more about the people who are connected to her disappearance, any possible people connected to this case, not as an accusation against specific individuals, but as an energetic and behavior pattern. Um, so yeah, I wanted to drop more information about it. So the impression that comes through is not a chaotic or visibly dangerous person. It feels like someone who blends in well, who can appear calm, even pleasant, and socially functional. This feels like a person who knows how to mirror emotions, someone who can appear caring, supportive, and emotionally intelligent uh, when it's needed. And also at the same time, there is a strong sense of internal instability, uh, such like as jealousy, possessiveness, and the need to control situation quietly rather than openly. Um, the personality feels strategic rather than explosive. This is someone who avoids obvious confrontation but builds pressure internally. Outwardly, they may look well integrated into normal life, so they could also possibly work, having family, like routine life. Uh, but emotionally, they feel closed off and guarded. There's also a second type of energy around this case. Someone more impulsive, restless, um, uh, physically active, or uh, prone to sudden decisions. This feels like a person who acts first and only then thinks later. Not necessarily evil, but capable uh, reckless um, reckless choices. Uh, Neither of these energies feels like stereotypical kind of criminal types, but they feels like people who existed very close to normal everyday life. And also about possible location. Uh, Speaking about okay, yeah, environment. So environment connected to the strongest trail in this case. Uh, Not exactly like GPS location, but the kind of place the energy points to. The setting that comes through feels very quiet, remote, and emotionally disconnected. Uh, this does not feel like a busy place at all. It feels like a distance from crowds, distance from constant movement. There's a strong impression of rural energy, not city streets, not apartments, but open spaces like trees, uneven ground, and long distances between buildings. It feels like a place that people wouldn't casually visit. Somewhere you would only go if you already knew it was there. So a location meant to be unseen, unnoticed. It's not a party place of people's daily life. There's also a sense of uh, transition space, somewhere between 2 points: a road, a turnoff, an area where travel happens, but people don't stay. Just like a temporary place for a yeah, like for a like trip transitions and yeah, that's it. And what stands out is that this location feels deliberately quiet rather than accidentally hidden. Um, it's the kind of a space that psychologically feels away from the world, but it's not just physically distant. And last thing, which I wanted to point in this reading uh, about this case. So this reading does not accuse any real person and does not replace law enforcement work. This is an intuitive and symbolic explanation of the case, just like as all my previous videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, hit likes, write your comments. I'm really happy uh, to read all of them. Of course, I'm very happy to see new subscribers. Thank you so much for your support, and see you guys very soon in the next videos. Thank you, and bye-bye.